Elon Musk just rocked Hollywood with a bombshell in a dramatic court case. The shocking evidence revealed by Musk left Whoopi Goldberg speechless, with tears streaming down her face. Emails and strange figures were exposed, leaving the world in disbelief. Everyone was stunned by the truth. Whoopi tried to remain calm, but it was impossible. She realized her career could shatter in an instant. Elon Musk uncovered a huge secret that Hollywood had been trying to keep hidden for years. Will this lawsuit come to a conclusion with one person claiming victory and the other facing defeat? Or is it just another media stunt in the world of American showbiz? Let's dive into it right now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the intriguing stories, intense dramas, and hidden secrets of legends and celebrities from around the world. No one could have predicted that a television debate would spark such a media storm. Whoopi Goldberg, the seasoned co-host, is no stranger to bold statements. Elon Musk, the tech billionaire, is also not one to back down when criticized. The clash between these two formidable figures has created a massive wave. Whoopi and Musk have long held opposing views on social issues, technology, and free speech. Goldberg, with her strong political stance, criticized Musk for the changes he implemented on X platform, arguing that they were dangerous. Meanwhile, Musk has consistently defended free speech, claiming that Goldberg and those who share her views are trying to control information. Whoopi's strong criticism escalated when she openly attacked Musk live on air, claiming his actions were undermining the free speech platform that Twitter once was. She described Musk's $44 billion acquisition of Twitter as a reckless and thoughtless move. She also criticized Musk for firing thousands of employees and condemned his decision to sell the blue verification check for $8, accusing him of monetizing misinformation. Her remarks quickly sparked a heated debate on social media, with some supporting her and others accusing her of attempting to censor opposing viewpoints. Refusing to stay silent in the face of criticism, Musk immediately responded with a series of mysterious tweets. Some people pretend to be the voice of morality, but are really just protecting their own interests, Musk wrote, leaving the public curious. He continued to hint at evidence without revealing specifics, fueling speculation about what might be unveiled. One subsequent tweet from Musk left everyone puzzled. "I have the receipt." This statement sparked a frenzy, with people wondering whether Musk truly had major evidence, or if it was just another publicity stunt. Just days later, Musk announced that he would take the case to court. News of the lawsuit quickly became a hot topic across all social media platforms. Musk's supporters believed he was gearing up to expose a shocking truth, while Goldberg's backers argued that this was just a strategy to attract attention. Goldberg continued to call on Musk to release the evidence if he had it, but Musk remained silent, focusing on assembling his legal team. As the trial officially began, Whoopi Goldberg, known for her strong presence on television, appeared to be caught off guard by what Musk might reveal. Regardless of where you stand, one thing is undeniable. The seriousness of the situation has escalated to a whole new level. Does Musk really hold a game-changing secret? Or is this just another tactic to sway public opinion? One thing is certain. This case will completely reshape how we view power in social media and the truth. Let's wait and see what Musk is about to reveal. At first, many people dismissed the rumors about Musk's lawsuit as baseless, but as legal experts and journalists began to seriously discuss the possibility of a lawsuit, the situation quickly became very real. If Musk decides to sue Whoopi Goldberg, this could turn out to be one of the most high-profile defamation cases in recent years. A legal analyst on a nightly news program suggested that Musk has a strong case against Goldberg and could win. But the big question remains, is this just a publicity stunt to attract attention, or is it a real legal matter? Musk is a mogul with vast wealth and massive tech companies like Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and X. So why would he care about Whoopi Goldberg's criticism? The answer may lie in her influence. Whoopi is not just a Hollywood star, but a cultural icon with a significant impact on the American public. Her criticism reached millions, strengthening a negative perception of Musk. If Musk can prove that her statements have caused harm to his reputation and business dealings, he could sue for defamation. This is not just a personal argument, but a larger confrontation about free speech and the influence of the media. Musk is not only defending his reputation, but also trying to prove a broader point about controlling information. Unexpected allies began to emerge, and the debate spread beyond social media to mainstream media outlets. Tucker Carlson, a prominent media figure, was one of the first to support Musk. Carlson criticized Goldberg and her show, asserting that those who claim to support free speech are, in fact, trying to control the narrative. It wasn't just voices from the media. Some prominent figures in the tech industry, like David Sacks, also spoke out in support of Musk. Sacks, an investor and close friend of Musk, wrote on X that mainstream media always tries to discredit those who challenge them. Musk's supporters completely shifted the dynamic of the debate, turning it into a confrontation between mainstream media and advocates for free speech. This battle is not just a simple lawsuit, it's a larger struggle over power and control of information. Does Musk really have the evidence to win the case against Goldberg, or will Goldberg receive strong support from the media? This lawsuit could become a turning point in the fight to protect free speech. Musk stirred up the online community when he posted a cryptic message on X, hinting that the truth would soon be revealed. These words left everyone speculating about the documents Musk might possess. Sources suggest that Musk may be holding sensitive materials related to a public manipulation campaign aimed at tarnishing his reputation. Did Whoopi Goldberg truly participate in this scheme, or is she just a pawn in a larger game? Musk's post quickly shot to the top of the trending list on X, splitting the online community into two camps. Musk's supporters believe he is about to reveal explosive evidence, while Goldberg's supporters argue that it's just another publicity stunt. Regardless of which side you're on, it's clear this debate will continue to stir up controversy, and one thing is certain: the media storm shows no signs of dying down anytime soon. At first, many believed the rumors were just a tactic to stir up chaos and divert attention from the criticism aimed at Musk. However, as anonymous sources began revealing shocking details about the mysterious files, the situation quickly became serious. Several theories emerged suggesting that Musk might be holding evidence of an organized effort to undermine him through the media. This statement sparked widespread speculation about whether Whoopi Goldberg was merely a part of a larger scheme, or if someone else was pulling the strings behind Musk. For a long time, Whoopi Goldberg has considered herself someone who simply expresses her personal opinions, with no hidden agenda. However, when Musk's mysterious files were revealed, some began to wonder if she might be more involved than initially thought. Did she unintentionally or intentionally participate in a campaign to attack Musk? These theories quickly spread across online forums, raising the question of whether she is just a pawn in the hands of a larger force. Musk piqued the public's curiosity when he tweeted on X, "There is no greater power than the truth." This tweet only heightened the anticipation of what Musk might reveal in his mysterious files. The big question remains, is this truly a bombshell, or just a media stunt designed to create chaos? Who will bear the biggest consequences when the truth is exposed? And does Whoopi Goldberg really have any involvement in the plot against Musk? Is it possible that Elon Musk already has the upper hand, or does Whoopi Goldberg still have a trump card left to play? Or is there a deeper, more elaborate plot behind the lawsuit? What are your thoughts on this story? Leave a comment and let us know. If you have a different perspective, don't hesitate to share it with us. When Musk finally revealed his files, it sparked a fierce war of words on social media. Musk's supporters believe the documents prove there was a deliberate campaign to bring him down, while Goldberg's defenders argue that Musk is just creating drama to deflect criticism from his previous management team. On platforms like X, Reddit, and TikTok, the battle between the opposing sides over truth and belief has turned into a relentless clash. The online community has split into two distinct camps. Musk's supporters believe the files reveal an organized smear campaign, while Goldberg's supporters argue that Musk is using these documents to divert attention from his own issues. Although the files do not provide clear evidence of Goldberg's involvement, the battle rages on, and it can only end when everything is exposed. No matter what the truth turns out to be, one thing is certain. This controversy will not end quickly. As Musk continues to play his final cards, everyone is waiting to see if the truth will change how we view power and control in the media. The dispute between Elon Musk and Whoopi Goldberg continues to heat up as a Goldberg supporter fires back at Musk, claiming he's simply angry because he's being criticized. This person argues that Musk is trying to stir up outrage as a wealthy man, and the battle is no longer limited to X. Reddit quickly became a hotbed for intense debates, with subreddits like r Elon Musk, r The View, and r Conspiracy flooded with posts about the issue. Each post garners thousands of comments, sparking endless arguments. At the same time, major sponsors like L'Oreal and Procter & Gamble are beginning to worry about the impact of this dispute on the reputation of the show Goldberg hosts. Sources say that these brands are reaching out to the production team, expressing concerns about how the controversy could affect their image. Amid growing concerns from sponsors, ABC began putting pressure on Whoopi, leading the public to wonder if she would have to step down from her hosting role. These questions only added to the tension. After days of mounting pressure, Whoopi finally spoke out in an interview with a major news network. She denied all the conspiracy-related accusations that Musk was pushing, asserting that she was simply expressing her personal opinion. However, she also stated that Musk was only angry because he couldn't handle the criticism. Her response continued to spark controversy, with Musk's supporters accusing Whoopi of evading responsibility, while her defenders argued that she was being bullied by Musk. After the interview, Whoopi further escalated tensions with her statement, "Musk can do whatever he wants, but he will not make me be silent." This declaration added fuel to the fire, causing the public debate to intensify. Even though she had spoken out, the battle showed no signs of calming down. Will Musk respond to Whoopi's interview? Will the sponsors continue to pressure the show? It remains unclear, but one thing is certain: this conflict is far from over. With tensions mounting, the big question remains whether this lawsuit will actually go to court, or if it's just a media strategy to heighten the drama. While many of Musk's supporters are hopeful for a high-profile trial, some legal experts remain skeptical. They argue that suing Whoopi Goldberg for defamation in the U.S. would be a significant challenge, given the strong protections for free speech. Musk would need to prove that Whoopi's statements were not only false, but also caused significant damage to his reputation or finances. This presents a major hurdle in U.S. defamation law, where proving actual malice is a key factor. An anonymous lawyer suggests that Musk might be using public pressure to steer the narrative in his favor rather than genuinely wanting to sue. If Musk truly has evidence that proves Whoopi spread false information or participated in an organized campaign against him, the lawsuit could spark a major media scandal. However, if Whoopi simply expressed her opinion without malice, the lawsuit could stall because of her right to free speech. This would lead the public and Whoopi's allies to question Musk's true motives. If Musk loses the lawsuit, it could backfire and damage his reputation. A Harvard law professor commented that, while Musk is a billionaire with enormous resources, Whoopi Goldberg is a seasoned public figure with strong public support. If the case goes to trial, it will be one of the most watched lawsuits in media history. It's not just a personal legal battle, but a showdown between two giants of media and technology. What started as a dispute between Musk and Goldberg has now transcended personal boundaries. Prominent journalists from the New York Times, CNN, and Fox News are also in the crosshairs, as old articles are being revisited to scrutinize any bias or manipulation regarding Musk. Rumors are also circulating that Musk may sue not just Goldberg, but also journalists and politicians involved in the story. These debates have turned the issue into a power struggle between the realms of media, technology, and politics. A Republican senator spoke out, criticizing Musk for standing against free speech, while a Democratic senator responded by saying Musk was trying to silence the voice of a black woman. Meanwhile, executives from tech giants like Meta, Google, and Amazon expressed concern that the issue could become a confrontation between the power of tech companies. Whispers within the tech industry suggest that someone in the tech world may be fueling the debate between Musk and Goldberg for a larger agenda. The question of whether this lawsuit will actually go to court remains unanswered. Musk is not one to back down easily, but does he truly want to sue Goldberg, or is he just using public pressure to weaken his opponent? If Musk proceeds with the lawsuit, he will need to provide solid evidence that Goldberg spread false information, which could have a serious impact on his reputation and finances. If Whoopi steps back, it might indicate a concession from sponsors or her support network. The lawsuit could evolve into a major showdown between a tech billionaire and a media star. If Musk presents the evidence he has teased online, it could bolster his credibility. However, if these pieces of evidence fail to convince, Musk's reputation could suffer significant damage. Both sides will have to prove their case, and this could set a dangerous precedent for the future, especially as media and technology continue to grow in influence. This lawsuit not only affects Musk and Goldberg, but could also spark a new wave of lawsuits between celebrities and the media. Legal experts are questioning whether a billionaire like Musk can sue a television star just for public criticism, and whether this could set a dangerous precedent for free speech and journalism in the future. Although the lawsuit may not go to court, this battle will undoubtedly have far-reaching consequences on the reputations and careers of both parties. The trial between Elon Musk and Whoopi Goldberg could last for years, under intense public scrutiny. Regardless of the outcome, this story has taught public figures valuable lessons in the age of social media. Social media has the power to turn small disputes into global issues without needing platforms like X, Reddit, or TikTok. What started as a debate between Musk and Whoopi on television has been amplified by social media into an unimaginable event. This shows that celebrities must be extremely careful with their words. Whoopi Goldberg may not have anticipated that her comments would lead to a legal mess, but her position in television has made the situation more serious. On the other hand, Musk may not have foreseen that a cryptic post would cause so much chaos that he would need to ramp up his media strategy. The confrontation has become even more intense as Musk gains increasing power over information and how the public perceives issues. This is no longer just a personal confrontation. It has become a symbol of a larger battle in the vast digital age. Will Whoopi or Musk back down? The public will certainly not let this die down easily. If Musk decides to sue, it could be a blockbuster trial with the potential to change the game. But if they settle, we'll still be left wondering who the real winner is. This battle is not just between two individuals. It has evolved into a showdown between technology and media, money, and free speech. No matter the outcome, one thing is certain. This will not be the last confrontation between celebrities, the media, and tech giants. Thank you for watching today's video. The showdown between Elon Musk and Whoopi Goldberg in court is grabbing global attention, and the next developments are sure to be just as exciting. Who do you think will win this battle? Will Musk really take the lawsuit to court? Or is everything just a media strategy? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any of our latest videos. See you in the next one. The event surrounding Whoopi Goldberg has caused shockwaves as the FBI issued a warrant for her arrest following a lawsuit filed by billionaire Elon Musk. Amidst this chaos, Goldberg publicly expressed her fear of being deported by Donald Trump, leaving many surprised and confused. As one of the most influential figures in Hollywood, Whoopi has never shied away from taking on prominent or controversial figures. However, this time, she's not just engaging in verbal debates on TV. She's running from something we don't fully understand. Did Goldberg actually break the law? Or is she simply trying to escape a much larger purge? Could this be a power struggle between politics, the media, and tech billionaires that she fears from Trump? What is she afraid of? What is the most terrifying thing she can't reveal? These questions remain unanswered, and we can only speculate. If you're curious about this story, don't forget to hit the like button, share the video, and leave a comment below to share your thoughts. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any updates on the intense lawsuit between Whoopi Goldberg and Elon Musk. Now, let's dive into the details of this case. Whoopi Goldberg, with a legendary career spanning decades, has always been a shining icon in the Hollywood film industry. However, in March 2025, news of Goldberg suddenly leaving the United States shocked the public. The cause is believed to be related to an FBI arrest warrant, following a lawsuit filed by billionaire Elon Musk, who was unhappy with Goldberg's comments about President Donald Trump's policies. Rumors about Goldberg leaving the United States quickly spread across social media and news outlets, with many sources claiming she boarded a private flight to an undisclosed location just hours before the arrest warrant was issued. Her destination remains a mystery, leaving the public and the media continuously speculating about where she might be. The lawsuit between Elon Musk and Whoopi Goldberg stemmed from comments she made about President Donald Trump's policies. She expressed concerns that these policies could lead to wrongful deportations, including the possibility of her own deportation. These comments sparked strong controversy and prompted a fierce reaction from Elon Musk. Musk argued that Goldberg spread misinformation, creating public panic, and decided to sue her for defamation and damage to his reputation. However, Goldberg's departure from the United States just before the arrest warrant was issued only strengthened the theory that she knew about the lawsuit in advance and had prepared an escape plan. Many believe she consulted with legal and security experts to ensure the safety of her departure. The story remains unresolved, and the big questions surrounding why she left, along with the lawsuit, continue to haunt the public. Is she evading a larger purge, or is there something even more serious that we have yet to uncover? The lawsuit between Whoopi Goldberg and Elon Musk quickly attracted the attention of the media and the public. After the lawsuit was filed, the FBI conducted an investigation and uncovered some evidence related to Goldberg. Based on this evidence, the FBI issued an arrest warrant for her. However, the details of the evidence have not been disclosed, raising many questions about the severity of the case. The media quickly reported on Goldberg's departure from the United States and the FBI's arrest warrant, causing concern and skepticism among many. The media's focus continued to increase, putting significant pressure on Goldberg and her family. Currently, Whoopi Goldberg's whereabouts remain unknown. Authorities are working together to determine her location and bring her back to face the charges. Fans and the public continue to closely follow the developments of the case, hoping the truth will be revealed and justice served. Throughout her career, Whoopi Goldberg has been involved in many political controversies, but she has never faced a lawsuit of this magnitude. When billionaire Elon Musk, founder of Tesla and SpaceX, decided to sue her, Hollywood was shaken by an unprecedented media storm. This is not just a lawsuit between two famous individuals, but has also sparked a battle over free speech, reputation, and even politics. The conflict between Elon Musk and Whoopi Goldberg is not new. The two have criticized each other multiple times in the media, especially regarding political and social issues. However, this lawsuit began with Goldberg's comments on a television show, where she expressed concerns that the Trump administration could abuse its power to deport individuals without clear reasons, including herself. These comments sparked a huge controversy and led to a strong response from Musk. As a supporter of the Trump administration, Musk argued that Goldberg had spread misinformation and caused panic among the public. Just a few days later, Musk filed a defamation lawsuit against Goldberg for damaging his reputation. Musk and Goldberg had never had a good relationship, with numerous public criticisms from Goldberg of Musk's controversial statements on politics and society. However, previous debates had remained at the public level and never escalated into legal action. But this time, it was different. Musk declared that this was not just his issue, but one that affected all of us. Goldberg, known for her straightforwardness and fearlessness in confrontation, responded to the lawsuit with a strong statement, asserting that she was not afraid of the truth. However, it seems she didn't anticipate that the matter would escalate to the point where the federal government had to get involved. Initially, Elon Musk's lawsuit was a civil defamation case, but the situation quickly became more complicated. However, things quickly escalated when the authorities began to delve deeper into Goldberg's statements. The FBI is believed to have uncovered some information that could turn this case from a personal dispute into a criminal investigation. Specific charges from the FBI have not been fully disclosed, but some sources suggest they are related to security and internal information. A widely circulated theory is that Goldberg may have accessed or disclosed some sensitive information, making this issue far more serious than an ordinary dispute. Notably, right after the FBI got involved, Goldberg left the United States without explanation. This has fueled suspicions that she might have predicted the more serious allegations awaiting her. The involvement of the FBI in this lawsuit has shocked Hollywood. It is rare for a civil lawsuit to quickly escalate into a criminal investigation, especially when it involves a celebrity like Goldberg. According to media reports, the FBI has gathered documents and questioned several individuals connected to the case, including members of Goldberg's team. Some sources even claimed that her computers and personal devices were examined, leading to speculation that she may have possessed or shared information the government didn't want to make public. In response to press questions about whether the government was intervening in this case to protect Musk's reputation, the White House issued a brief statement. The administration does not interfere in ongoing investigations. However, for many, this answer was insufficient to dispel suspicions about a connection between Musk and the government. As news of the lawsuit spread, Hollywood erupted into chaos. The entertainment industry quickly split into two camps, one supporting Goldberg and the other backing Musk. Longtime colleagues of Goldberg, including actors, directors, and producers, voiced their support, arguing that the lawsuit was an attempt to suppress free speech. They contended that Goldberg was simply expressing her personal views and didn't deserve to face such severe consequences. Musk's criticisms only intensified the situation, turning the battle not just into a courtroom drama, but into a public spectacle. On the other hand, those supporting Musk argue that Goldberg has gone too far and must take responsibility for her words. They believe that, as someone with significant influence, Goldberg shouldn't be able to spread controversial information without facing consequences. Many projects Goldberg was involved in have been heavily affected. Some film studios have started to reassess their contracts with her, while certain sponsors have become more cautious and are reconsidering their commitments. The biggest question now is whether this is the end of Goldberg's illustrious career, or if she will find a way to recover and continue her journey in Hollywood. The criticism, and even the silence from former friends, only adds to the uncertainty about her future. Whoopi Goldberg's illustrious career may never be the same, and the atmosphere in Hollywood is more tense than ever. In just a few short weeks, one of the biggest icons of the entertainment industry has vanished, leaving behind countless unanswered questions. Whoopi Goldberg, the actress, talk show host, and cultural icon, is no longer just a controversial figure on television. She has become the focal point of a criminal investigation with allegations no one could have anticipated. But the biggest question still hangs in the air. Is Goldberg truly a fighter for justice, or is she just a pawn in a power game she knows nothing about? When the news of the FBI's arrest warrant was released, Hollywood went into a state of panic. No one can believe that someone like Goldberg, the Oscar-winning actress, powerful talk show host, and a respected figure in the entertainment industry, could become the target of a federal investigation. However, the arrest warrant is not just an unfounded rumor. According to reliable sources, the FBI has officially listed Whoopi Goldberg as a wanted individual for charges related to the unauthorized access and use of classified information. This is bigger than just a lawsuit. An anonymous government source revealed that there are things going on behind the scenes that the public still doesn't know. The question now is, what exactly did Goldberg do to provoke such a strong reaction from the federal government, which the media hasn't wasted any time delving into every corner of the case? Some leaked documents suggest that Goldberg may have unintentionally or deliberately accessed sensitive information about influential figures in the tech and political world, including Elon Musk. This becomes even more suspicious as the FBI not only focuses on the civil case between Goldberg and Musk, but also expands its investigation into Goldberg's connections with journalists, politicians, and even notorious hackers. One of the leaked documents reveals that Goldberg had been in contact with a group specializing in leaking classified information online. This raises a chilling theory. Does she really possess sensitive information about Musk or another powerful entity? And if so, how did she acquire that information? You don't just wake up one day and suddenly find yourself being pursued by the FBI. Something significant must have happened, commented a political analyst. The situation became even more complicated as Goldberg's personal emails and messages were thoroughly examined. Some reports indicate that in recent months, she had had secret exchanges with social activists and investigative journalists. Were these just ordinary conversations? Or is Goldberg really holding secrets that some people don't want her to reveal? One noteworthy detail in this case is that Goldberg has long been a strong advocate for privacy and government surveillance. She publicly criticized the ability of large tech corporations, including Tesla and X owned by Musk, to easily access users' personal data. In a recent discussion, Goldberg expressed her concerns. If they can track everything we do, everything we say, what kind of freedom do we really have? These words at the time were seen as a political statement, but now they carry a completely different meaning. Some people are beginning to wonder whether Goldberg is simply an advocate for freedom of information, or if she is truly involved in a larger conspiracy to expose the secrets of the powerful. In an era where information is power, possessing or revealing crucial information can make someone a target of powerful forces. Goldberg may have gone too far, and now she must pay the price. Many experts believe this case is not just a criminal issue, but, in reality, a power struggle between two forces, the media and the tech industry. In recent years, Elon Musk has been steadily increasing his influence across various fields, from technology and finance to media. After acquiring X, he directly clashed with many journalists, major media outlets, and even Hollywood, which had always criticized him. On the other hand, Goldberg is one of the most powerful figures in the entertainment industry, with a significant impact on the public and the ability to shape public opinion. Her confrontation with Musk is not only personal, but also deeply political. Some analysts believe that this lawsuit is just the tip of a much larger iceberg, with Musk possibly using the legal system to undermine Goldberg, while Goldberg may be trying to uncover a secret that Musk doesn't want revealed. Who is right, who is wrong, no one can say for sure. But one thing is certain, this is not just an ordinary lawsuit. The deeper we dive into the case, the more questions arise. Did Goldberg truly make an unforgivable mistake? Or is she simply a victim of political and power schemes? Some of Goldberg's colleagues have spoken out in her defense, arguing that this is a deliberate campaign to tarnish her reputation. Whoopi has always been outspoken. She says what she believes, and now she's being punished for it, a colleague, who preferred to remain anonymous, shared. However, on the other side, Musk's supporters believe that Goldberg has gone too far, that she's not just an activist, but is actually involved in wrongdoing. While Goldberg remains in hiding, all the theories are still just that, hypotheses. But one thing is certain, whether a fugitive or a victim, she has become the central figure in an unrelenting battle. The question now is, what will she do next? The atmosphere in Hollywood has never been more tense. The glittering lights of the entertainment capital now only highlight the deep divide between those who once stood together. Whoopi Goldberg, once considered one of the most powerful and influential figures in the entertainment industry, is now more of a controversial name than ever before. But what's even more chilling is the silence. Goldberg once had countless friends in the entertainment industry. Those who shared the stage with her, who appeared on the red carpet together, and who fought for the values they believed in. But now, as she faces an FBI arrest warrant and Hollywood is submerged in conflicting information, who will stand by Goldberg? Who will turn their back on her? And most importantly, who is exploiting this situation to push Goldberg to the brink? In the early days when news of the arrest warrant spread, everyone expected a strong response from Hollywood. Whether you love or hate Goldberg, no one can deny her enormous influence in the entertainment industry. She's not only an Oscar-winning actress, but also one of the most powerful talk show hosts in America, with over 2 decades on The View. However, what was surprising was that nearly none of her close friends spoke out. No official statements, no tweets, no defense. Everyone expected Oprah Winfrey, who had a close relationship with Goldberg, to speak out. But Oprah remained completely silent. People were waiting for colleagues who had worked with Goldberg, like Robin Williams if he were still alive, or actors who had shared the screen with her to express their views. But no, they all chose to remain silent, as if they didn't want to get involved in the matter. Do they truly believe Goldberg is guilty? Or are they afraid of a force greater than Goldberg's fame? Of course, not everyone turned their back on Goldberg. Some of her longtime colleagues and friends were still willing to speak out, despite knowing that it could cause them trouble. Ana Navarro, a familiar face on The View, didn't hesitate to defend Goldberg on television. "This is ridiculous. Whoopi has been speaking the truth her entire life, and now they are trying to silence her." We need to ask ourselves, who benefits from this spectacle? Bihar, a longtime colleague of Goldberg, also expressed his skepticism about the lawsuit. "I've known Whoopi for decades. She's outspoken, she's bold, but she's not a criminal. There's something about this whole situation that doesn't add up." Their words sparked a new debate. Is this lawsuit really about justice? Or is it just a tactic to silence Goldberg? While a few have spoken out in defense of Goldberg, others have quickly seized the opportunity to jump on the bandwagon. A veteran actor who had worked with Goldberg in the past shared cryptically, "Perhaps it's time for some people to take responsibility for their words and actions. No one is above the law." Some well-known figures in the media who had previously clashed with Goldberg also did not miss the chance to criticize her. They argue that Goldberg went too far, that she exploited her position to manipulate public opinion, and now she must face the consequences. These criticisms come not only from those who dislike Goldberg, but also from figures who once stood by her side. This suggests that Goldberg may not just be fighting a lawsuit, but facing a much greater force, one that is willing to eliminate her from the industry permanently. When Goldberg's case erupted, Hollywood not only witnessed a division between those who supported her and those who opposed her, but also entered into a larger debate. Can artists truly express their opinions freely, or must they always be cautious about becoming targets of powerful forces? This case isn't just a fight between two individuals. It's a struggle over free speech and the control of information in an industry dominated by the wealth and influence of the powerful. Supporters of Goldberg argue that this is a direct attack on free speech. They believe that Goldberg is being punished simply for daring to speak out against those in power. On the other hand, critics contend that as a person of influence, Goldberg must take responsibility for the things she says. They argue that her platform comes with the obligation to be mindful of the impact her words have, and that she should be held accountable when her statements cross a line. This divide highlights the larger debate over freedom of expression versus accountability. They argue that Goldberg cannot use her fame to spread controversial information without facing consequences. As a result, Hollywood became divided. Debates not only appeared on television but also spread across film forums, social media, and even in the lavish parties that only industry insiders could attend. These discussions became an inseparable part of Hollywood culture, where everyone has their own viewpoint. Who is right and who is wrong? The answer is still unclear. But one thing is certain: Goldberg is no longer an unconditionally beloved figure. There is an unspoken rule in Hollywood. You can make mistakes, you can have scandals, but if you have enough support, you can always make a comeback. If you find this story intriguing and want to learn more, leave a comment with the number 1. If not, leave a comment with the number 0. Now, let's continue this fascinating story together. However, this time, things are not as simple. If the lawsuit against Goldberg is not just a media battle, but a real legal war, her path to recovery will be incredibly difficult. Some producers have started reconsidering their relationships with Goldberg, and several projects she was involved in have been indefinitely postponed. The impact on her career has been substantial, with doubts over whether she will be able to regain her footing in Hollywood. As the legal battle continues, the future of Goldberg's involvement in the industry remains uncertain, adding to the tension and speculation surrounding the case. Goldberg may be a symbol of Hollywood, but if the entire industry turns its back on her, does she still have a chance to make a comeback? Or is this the end of Whoopi Goldberg's legendary career? The flashes of cameras continue to shine every second, reflecting off the glass of the federal courthouse, where the lawsuit between Elon Musk and Whoopi Goldberg is reaching its most intense stage. The woman who was once one of the most powerful icons in Hollywood is now nowhere to be seen. She left the United States on a mysterious flight, leaving behind countless unanswered questions. But that doesn't mean the lawsuit has stopped. Elon Musk, with his determination and immense influence, has declared that he will pursue the case to the end. No one can escape responsibility just by disappearing. And as the trials continue, the public is drawn deeper into an unprecedented media storm. Although Whoopi Goldberg has left the U.S., her lawyers are still fighting on the legal front to try and counter Musk's accusations. However, it's noteworthy that Tesla's CEO has no intention of backing down. Justice must be served. No matter who you are, how famous you are, or where you run, the truth will always catch up with you, Musk stated on X, receiving millions of shares within hours. The media has jumped into an information war. Major news outlets like CNN, the New York Times, and the Washington Post began to thoroughly investigate Musk's claims, while other media questioned his true motives. Everyone wants to know what Goldberg actually did and why Musk is so determined to pursue this lawsuit. Outside the courthouse, hundreds of people gathered, divided into two distinct groups. On one side were those who supported Goldberg, holding signs that read, "Whoopi is innocent. This is the media's witch hunt." They believe that Goldberg is not a criminal but merely a victim of a media witch hunt. These people question Musk's true motives, arguing that the lawsuit is merely a personal revenge disguised as a legal matter. But on the other side of the street, another group chants entirely opposite slogans. No one is above the law. Whoopi must be held accountable. These individuals believe that Goldberg truly has something to hide, suggesting that if she were truly innocent, she wouldn't have run away. On social media, the debate became even more intense. Old clips of Goldberg were dug up to analyze every word she said about Musk, and old Twitter posts from both were also unearthed. The more people spoke, the more the lawsuit became a phenomenon that extended beyond Hollywood, turning into a cultural battle between the power of the media and tech billionaires. If Goldberg is convicted, her decades-long career could collapse in an instant. Movie contracts, television shows, and even business ventures she has invested in could face indefinite freezing. Sources from Hollywood reveal that some major film studios have quietly removed Goldberg's name from their future collaboration lists. Brands that had previously partnered with Whoopi Goldberg are now distancing themselves from her name. An entertainment industry insider, speaking anonymously to TMZ, said, "Hollywood is a place of forgiveness, but it never forgets. If this case turns against Whoopi, she may never come back." The situation is putting significant pressure on her career, as contracts and projects are being delayed or reconsidered. These developments highlight that the entertainment industry doesn't easily forgive serious scandals. This story also raises the question of whether Hollywood truly offers a place for redemption, or is a harsh environment ready to discard those who falter. However, a more important question remains unanswered. Will Goldberg return to face justice? The FBI's warrant is still in effect. Federal agents continue to track Goldberg's whereabouts, even though she has left the United States. Rumors about her hiding place continue to surface. Some believe she has gone to Europe, where she has many friends in the arts industry. Others think she might be hiding in a country with no extradition treaty with the U.S. But can Goldberg hide forever? A close source to Whoopi Goldberg revealed to the media, "Whoopi is weighing all of her options. She knows she can't run forever. If she comes back, everything will go according to her terms." This indicates that Goldberg is planning her return to the public eye, which has split opinions into two opposing camps. On one side, her supporters believe she will make a powerful comeback, while on the other, her critics think her return will only make things worse for her. The uncertainty surrounding her next move is fueling even more speculation, with some wondering whether she will be able to regain her place in Hollywood or whether the consequences of her actions will be too much to overcome. 1. Goldberg will make a comeback in a high-profile trial, turning it into the biggest media event of the year. 2. She will vanish forever, living a mysterious life in a place where no one can find her. No one knows the answer, but one thing is certain. If Goldberg returns, she will face a legal battle fiercer than ever. Scandals in Hollywood are not rare, but the case of Whoopi Goldberg is perhaps one of the strangest events ever. A legendary actress running from a whirlwind of legal battles. One of the most powerful billionaires in the world pursuing the lawsuit to the end. An FBI arrest warrant issued, and the public is more divided than ever. The final question remains unanswered. Is this a story of justice or a power struggle in the shadows, where Whoopi Goldberg is merely a pawn in a much larger game? No matter how this story ends, one thing is certain. Hollywood will never forget the lawsuit between Whoopi Goldberg and Elon Musk. Will Goldberg make a comeback, or is this the final chapter of a legend? Only time will tell. If you're surprised by the story of Whoopi Goldberg and Elon Musk, don't forget to hit like, share the video, and leave your thoughts in the comments below so we know what you think. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. That morning, in the studio of The View, the atmosphere started just like any other recording session. But no one could have predicted what would soon unfold, a surprising moment that would spark laughter and quickly become the talk of all social media. Known for its heated debates, the show was about to take a different turn. Whoopi Goldberg, the host for the day, made an unexpected swerve with the mere mention of a name. And from there, a hilarious, memorable, and somewhat backfiring moment was born, leaving the entire studio in fits of laughter. The tension in the studio was thick as Whoopi's sharp words went straight for Musk's public image, leaving both fans and critics questioning if this was the start of a fiery media war. As events unfolded, one thing became clear. Whoopi was ready to take on Musk in a way no one had anticipated. What happened next was a showdown that quickly became the talk of the town, and it was clear this was far from over. You can't miss this moment. Dive into the heated debate about the showdown between Whoopi Goldberg and Elon Musk. Did Whoopi really humiliate Musk? Or is this just an unexpected battle of wits? Share your thoughts and stay tuned for what's coming next. This fight is just getting started. Hit like and share if you want to see even more intense moments. The atmosphere in the View studio that morning started like any other recording session. The show is known for its fiery topics and heated debates, but no one anticipated that just one name could send the entire studio into laughter and create one of the most viral moments in the show's history. Whoopi Goldberg, the host that day, set the tone with purpose. She looked directly at the camera, casually flipped through her notes, and then slowly began. So, yesterday, Elon Musk took his son, X. As soon as she mentioned the name X, a brief, stunned silence filled the room. Joy Behar, always ready with a sharp remark and her trademark humor, raised an eyebrow and cut in with a simple X? No explanation was necessary, and the entire studio burst into laughter. The moment quickly gained momentum, and Whoopi, ever the seasoned pro, knew she had just crafted a TV moment for the ages. Unruffled, she kept her cool, raising her hand ever so slightly to regain control of the room. Then, with a sly, mocking tone, she retorted, "I didn't name that kid." The audience roared with laughter once more. Whoopi, still composed but with a playful glint in her eye, added, "I don't want to hear any more about our name." Her half-smile and mischievous tone sparked even more laughter, setting off a chain reaction of chuckles throughout the studio. Sunny Hostin, known for her sharp wit, tilted her head with a playful smile. She caught on quickly that Whoopi's remark wasn't just poking fun at Musk's son's unusual name, but also subtly throwing shade at those who had criticized her own. The conversation smoothly transitioned to a deeper topic, the significance of stage names and identity in Hollywood. With a mix of humor and sincerity, Sunny turned to Whoopi and said, "You know, Whoopi, I get it. People always ask me why I don't use my real name." Sunny, whose birth name is Onion Cummings, had long been questioned about her decision to adopt a different name for her TV appearances. Changing names isn't just about making them easier to relate to. It's often a way to overcome the biases tied to one's background. Whoopi nodded thoughtfully, then shot a glance at Joy Behar, who, like her, didn't use her birth name. Joy chuckled lightly and waved her hand, attempting to steer clear of the conversation, but Whoopi wasn't about to let her off that easy. "Joy, why don't you tell them your real name?" Instantly, the whole studio leaned in. Joy sighed but kept her smile, admitting, "Josephine Victoria Uto. My grandmother named me after herself and used to threaten that if I changed it, she would..." The studio erupted in laughter once again. Joy Behar had a knack for weaving humor into her personal stories. Whoopi, wearing an understanding smile, turned to the camera and said, "That's why we don't judge names here, okay?" But the conversation didn't end there. All eyes shifted to the name that had sparked so much buzz. XAA12. Unable to hide her curiosity, Joy asked the question on everyone's mind. "So, what does that name mean?" Sunny, ever the investigator, quickly found the answer. X stands for the unknown variable. A is the elvish representation of artificial intelligence from mythology, or possibly love, and A12 is named after their favorite aircraft. Behar widened her eyes and quipped, "So basically, the kid's name is a math problem?" The studio erupted with laughter, and even Whoopi couldn't contain herself, tapping lightly on the table, shaking her head and adding, "Look, I'm not judging, but I'm just saying, when that kid grows up and has to fill out a government form, good luck." But the conversation wasn't just about the name. It highlighted a larger trend among celebrities opting for unique names for their children, often as a way to express individuality or impart deeper meanings. As Whoopi, Joy, and Sunny shared their thoughts on celebrity names, the conversation deepened. It wasn't just about poking fun at Elon Musk's son's unique name. It became a discussion about identity, recognition, and the complexities of fame. Why do some celebrities change their names? Is it for better accessibility or to leave parts of their past behind? Does a name truly matter? Or is it the person and their achievements that define them? With the wisdom that comes from years of experience, Whoopi closed the conversation with a reflective thought. In the end, a name is just a name. What matters is what you do with it. The room fell quiet, not in an uncomfortable way, but in a moment of thoughtful reflection. The laughter faded, replaced by nods of agreement from the audience. As the show moved on to other topics, the conversation about XAA12 lingered in the air. It wasn't just a bizarre name, it sparked a deeper discussion about identity, fame, and how society perceives even the simplest things. And who knows, maybe one day XAA12 will sit down on a talk show to explain his name in his own words. Until then, Whoopi Goldberg and her co-hosts will undoubtedly have more to say, and the audience will be eagerly waiting to hear it. That morning, the energy in the talk show studio was electric. The hosts had barely settled in when a heated debate erupted. The hot topic of the day was Elon Musk attending a White House press conference with his son, XAA12, and the growing speculation about whether he would one day appear on a talk show to explain his name in his own words. Until that happens, Whoopi Goldberg and her co-hosts were sure to have plenty more to say, and the audience would be eagerly listening. So, yesterday, Elon Musk decided to take his little one X to the White House, standing next to Trump at a press conference, and I just have to ask one question. Why? Whoopi emphasized the word why, and the entire audience erupted in laughter. But the other hosts weren't about to let her have the spotlight. Joy Behar quickly jumped in with a sharp quip. "Musk didn't just bring little X. He might have brought Instagram along too." Behar's pointed comment sent the studio into another wave of laughter. Everyone instantly got the reference. Musk's massive influence in the tech world, from Tesla and SpaceX to his acquisition of Twitter, now rebranded as X. Sunny Hostin, the sharp voice of the show, raised an eyebrow, her expression serious. Elon Musk is a businessman. I get why he's at political events, but I really don't understand why he'd bring his son into such important discussions. Sarah Haynes, with a calm yet equally sharp tone, added, I don't think a child should be at a White House press conference, especially when Donald Trump is involved. To understand the controversy better, let's rewind to that moment. The press conference unfolded in the East Room of the White House. Donald Trump stood at the center, his signature expression, half serious, half waiting to dominate the moment, on display. Beside him was Elon Musk, clad in a sleek black suit, his hand gently resting on his son's shoulder. The boy, with platinum blonde hair, stood there, wide-eyed and curious. At just 4 years old, he couldn't possibly comprehend the significance of the event, but that didn't stop photographers from capturing the moment, transforming it into an iconic image and a fiercely debated one. A reporter from the Washington Post quickly asked, Mr. Musk, why did you bring your son here today? Musk smiled gently, unfazed by the question, unlike many business moguls who might have bristled under such scrutiny. He shrugged and replied, I think it's good for him to see how the world works. The audience murmured. Musk, known for his philosophical and enigmatic style of speaking, left the room with more questions than answers. The response, while thoughtful, didn't completely satisfy the crowd. Trump, of course, couldn't resist adding his own spin. Elon is a genius. He's an amazing guy, and honestly, this kid, he's going to be even greater. Trump's words only intensified the controversy. Was Musk using his son as a PR tool? The question lingered in the air, adding another layer to the already charged discussion. Back on the talk show, the hosts weren't shy about sharing their opinions. After letting her colleagues have their say, Whoopi Goldberg finally spoke up, emphasizing each word as if to make sure no one missed her point. He's not helping build the economy. He's using Tesla as free advertising for Trump. Her comments set off an explosion in the studio. The audience erupted in applause, and Bihar quickly added, Exactly! We're talking about a billionaire who owns several tech companies and runs one of the largest social media platforms in the world. If he wants to promote Trump, he has millions of other ways to do it, but dragging a child into this political battle is just weird. Sunny Hostin, always the calm and rational voice of the show, offered a different perspective. But who knows? Maybe Elon Musk genuinely believes that exposing his son to politics at such a young age will help him develop the right mindset. What I'm concerned about is whether X is truly being protected in all of this. Sarah Haynes nodded in agreement. This is a child, and no one is protecting him from the pressure of the media. The showdown between Whoopi Goldberg and Elon Musk is bound to take even more unexpected turns. Join the conversation and share your thoughts on what's going on. Will Musk respond, or will Whoopi keep stirring the pot? Hit like, share, and leave a comment now. Don't miss any moments in this battle. Stay tuned and see who will come out on top. The show continued, and the debate showed no signs of slowing down. Some saw it as a harmless moment, Musk bringing his son to a political event as a lesson. But others raised a bigger question. Is Musk using his son as a PR tool? Whatever the answer, one thing is clear. The image of little X and Elon at the White House will be remembered for a long time. And knowing Musk, this likely won't be the last time his decisions stir up global controversy. As for the talk show, that day's discussion was just the beginning of a broader conversation about the role of celebrities in politics and the fine line between personal life and public influence. Whoopi, as always, wrapped up the discussion with a sarcastic remark before moving on to the next topic. If this is how Musk is teaching his son about the world, then I've just got one thing to say. Good luck, kid. The audience erupted in laughter, but beneath the humor lay an undeniable truth. The world isn't easy for anyone, not even the son of one of the most powerful men on the planet. That day, the talk show was supposed to be about Elon Musk and politics, but in an instant, Whoopi Goldberg decided to shift the focus. Once Whoopi made up her mind, nothing could stop her. She waved her hand decisively, placed the papers on the table, and locked eyes with the camera. Her gaze was sharp with determination. The audience sensed she was about to drop something shocking. All right, let's be real for a second. If Elon Musk has enough money to buy Twitter, surely he has enough to fix Tesla's roadside assistance service, she said. A brief silence followed before the entire studio erupted in applause. The applause echoed through the room, some laughing, but everyone knew Whoopi had hit on a sensitive issue that millions could relate to. Since Musk acquired Twitter, now rebranded as X, all the attention has shifted to the platform. He spends hours debating with users, firing thousands of employees, adjusting algorithms, and even sleeping in the office to demonstrate his commitment. Yet, in the meantime, Tesla, the golden egg of his empire, has been left to take a back seat. Joy Behar quickly jumped in, delivering a sharp jab. No surprise that people's Teslas break down on the road and they have to wait 5 hours for help. Sunny Hostin, who typically stays out of such humorous attacks, surprisingly joined in. My husband once had to wait 5 hours just to get support from Tesla, and don't forget, this is an electric car, not a gas-powered one. He couldn't just step outside and pump gas. Sunny's story only added fuel to the fire, making the discussion even more heated. Behar gasped, and Whoopi simply crossed her arms, shaking her head in disbelief. I mean, if you can build a self-driving car, surely you can create an efficient customer support team, Whoopi remarked, causing the audience to erupt in laughter. And it wasn't just Sunny Hostin. Thousands of Tesla customers had voiced their frustrations about slow customer service. Many Tesla owners complained about waiting hours, sometimes even days, to get help when their cars broke down, facing shortages of replacement parts, while concerns about accidents linked to Tesla's self-driving technology sparked significant public alarm. Joy Behar, never missing a chance for a sarcastic quip, added, I just have one question. If Teslas can drive themselves, why can't customer service run any faster? The applause was even louder this time, but Whoopi wasn't done yet. She shifted her focus to the bigger issue. Was Musk neglecting Tesla while diving into other projects like Twitter? He's doing way too much at once. Twitter, SpaceX, Tesla, Neuralink, the Boring Company, and now it's clear he wants to be a political figure too, Whoopi said. Even Sarah Haynes, who usually keeps a neutral stance, couldn't help but agree this time. A tech company can't operate efficiently if its CEO spends all day arguing with people on Twitter. Whoopi nodded in agreement before delivering the final punch. We don't need him to fix America. We just need him to fix Tesla first. As soon as the show ended, social media exploded. The hashtag #BeerFixTesla now quickly soared to the top of trending topics, accompanied by another powerful hashtag, Whoopi vs. Musk. Everyone was eager to see how Elon Musk would respond. Would he fire back with a sarcastic tweet, or would he simply ignore it, as he often does when faced with criticism? Whatever Musk's reaction, one thing was certain. Whoopi's remarks had made a lasting impact. She didn't just shine a light on a serious issue. She got the entire country talking about it. And with Whoopi Goldberg, this was definitely not the final blow. That day, the talk show was consumed by a fiery debate about Elon Musk, Tesla, Twitter, and politics. Whoopi Goldberg took aim at Musk, sparking social media with the hashtag, #FixTeslaNow. But no one saw it coming when Joy Behar, the sharp-witted queen of humor on the show, delivered the most explosive moment of the episode. This time, however, she might have gone too far. It all started when the conversation shifted to politics and the complex relationship between Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Musk had occasionally supported Trump, but also distanced himself at times. As one of the most powerful entrepreneurs in the world, Musk couldn't avoid having some influence in the U.S. political landscape. That was when Behar dropped a joke. She cleared her throat, her eyes twinkling mischievously, and delivered the line with a knowing smile. "I think instead of buying a Tesla, Trump should buy one of Elon's rockets." The studio burst into laughter. Everyone knew Musk owned SpaceX, and with his goal of sending humans to Mars, he might just be the only one capable of accidentally turning Trump into an astronaut. But Behar wasn't done yet. She continued, her voice filled with excitement, when Whoopi Goldberg quickly interrupted. "All right, we need to go to commercial," she said urgently and firmly, as if she had just witnessed a media disaster about to unfold. The audience in the studio erupted in laughter, but there was a noticeable unease in the air. It was clear Behar was about to say, "Blast off into space and never come back." But Whoopi intervened just in time, knowing the line could easily be misinterpreted as a suggestion that Trump should disappear from Earth. In a time when political tensions in the U.S. were at a boiling point, even a joke could spark a major scandal. Whoopi understood that, and she wasn't about to let it happen. As the commercial break began and the cameras turned off, the hosts of the show were still processing what had just unfolded. Sarah Haynes shook her head, trying to hold back a laugh but unable to hide her concern. Sonny Hostin stared at Joy Behar as if to say, "What did you just do?" And Joy Behar, ever the master of casual humor, just chuckled and shrugged as if it was no big deal. "Hey, I wasn't finished," she protested, her signature sarcasm still intact, clearly unbothered by the stir she had just caused. Whoopi, now composed, rested her elbow on the table and tilted her head, looking at Behar. "Did you realize that if I hadn't cut you off, the entire internet would have exploded the moment we went back on air?" Behar's remark may have been interrupted, but the internet wasn't about to let it slide. When the show returned from the commercial break, Twitter lit up with mixed reactions. The hashtag #YourJoyBeharRocket quickly climbed the trending charts, accompanied by a flood of responses ranging from humorous to outraged. "We all know what Behar was about to say, and Whoopi saved her from a scandal," one user wrote. "Someone buy Trump a one-way ticket to Mars," another mocked. "Behar crossed the line, it's no longer just a harmless joke. I love Whoopi, she just saved the whole show in 1 second." Some users went even further, photoshopping an image of Trump in a spacesuit with the caption, "SpaceX, one way, no return." Controversial statements from TV hosts are nothing new, but this time, Joy Behar seemed to be walking a fine line between sharp humor and a media storm. High-profile TV personalities like Jimmy Kimmel, Stephen Colbert, and Bill Maher have faced backlash for jokes that crossed political lines. But Behar is a seasoned veteran in the industry. She knows how the media works, and thanks to Whoopi's quick thinking, she may have just avoided an all-out scandal. Typically, when a TV host faces criticism, ABC would require them to clarify their remarks in the next episode. But with Behar, she's likely to keep making light of the situation, stirring up even more controversy, because that's just her style. One thing's for sure, the next episode of the show will be a must-watch. Will she explain herself, or will she keep playing it up as usual? There's only one way to find out. Stay tuned to see what Behar does next. As the controversy surrounding Joy Behar's joke on the TV show still lingered, another shocking event unfolded. SpaceX had just experienced a catastrophic failure when one of its rockets exploded minutes after launch, creating a dramatic scene in the sky. The media quickly covered the incident, but what made the situation even stranger was how the public began to link the explosion to the TV show. Some social media users even joked that Behar's comments about rockets were somehow cursed, adding an eerie twist to the already charged atmosphere. In the storm of speculation, something unusual happened. Elon Musk remained completely silent on X. No one could have predicted that just days after Behar joked about Trump buying one of Musk's rockets, a SpaceX rocket would explode. This strange coincidence quickly became fertile ground for conspiracy theories on X. The hashtag #BearRocket soon morphed into BeharCurse, with users humorously suggesting that Behar's joke had cursed SpaceX, fueling the growing online frenzy. Did someone mention the explosion? Behar is the uninvited prophet we didn't ask for. Behar told Trump to go to space, and SpaceX responded with an explosion. Coincidence? I think not, one user wrote. Some even added, "Right. I'm never letting Behar talk about my bank account again. Don't want it disappearing like that explosion." However, beyond the memes and jokes, the story was starting to grab the attention of mainstream media, with reporters and commentators beginning to connect the dots between the two events, fueling the growing fascination with this bizarre series of coincidences. Fox News, a competitor of the show, quickly seized the opportunity, mocking Behar's joke as being as dangerous as a failed rocket launch. Other media outlets, however, took a different approach, analyzing whether SpaceX was facing serious technical issues or if the explosion was simply a routine mishap. The split in coverage only added to the growing spectacle as the media continued to spin the events in their own unique ways, feeding into the frenzy surrounding both Behar's comments and the rocket disaster. For someone like Musk, who is known for tweeting around the clock, his silence on the SpaceX rocket explosion made many people stop and think. Normally, he would have immediately taken to X to explain what happened, blame someone, or post a self-deprecating meme, but this time there was no tweet. Musk's silence only deepened the intrigue surrounding his next move. Was he quietly gathering data for a grand comeback? Or was he plotting a counterattack on the talk show for turning the incident into a joke? The lack of a response only fueled speculation, leaving everyone wondering what Musk was really up to. Some media experts speculate that Musk is taking an unconventional approach because the SpaceX rocket explosion is no small matter. While SpaceX has faced failures before, each setback impacts the company's credibility and the private space industry as a whole. Musk may be carefully calculating his next move, choosing not to react immediately to avoid adding fuel to the fire. His silence could be a strategic decision to maintain control over the narrative, ensuring that his next statement is carefully crafted and measured rather than a hasty response. He may be waiting for the controversy to die down before making a stronger statement. The feud with the TV show could present an opportunity. If played right, Musk could turn the narrative in his favor, shifting public attention away from the rocket explosion and onto Behar and the talk show. And if there's one thing we know about Elon Musk, it's that he never stays silent for long. Once he's ready, he'll likely use the situation to his advantage, reclaiming the spotlight and potentially flipping the script on the entire ordeal. As Musk remains silent, the TV show finds itself in a tricky spot. Whoopi Goldberg, who had stepped in to save Behar earlier, now faces a decision. Continue discussing Musk and SpaceX or steer clear of the topic altogether? Should Behar clarify her joke or let it fade away quietly? If they keep joking, they risk facing a strong backlash, especially if Musk responds forcefully. The entire situation now hinges on Musk's next move. Whether he decides to break his silence and address the controversy or allow the tension to simmer longer. The pressure is on him, and the show is left waiting for his response. If Musk decides to speak out, it won't be a simple statement. He's a master of media manipulation and could turn the rocket explosion into a joke or even make a direct appearance on a talk show. The battle between Musk and the show is far from over, and if anyone has a secret card up their sleeve, it's Musk. Even in his silence, his lack of response only fuels public curiosity. This is in stark contrast to his usual behavior, where he quickly responds and challenges the media. His silence makes people believe he's planning something big, like the calm before the storm. The longer he stays quiet, the more anticipation builds for his next move. While Musk remains silent, his supporters ramp up their attacks on the talk show and Whoopi Goldberg, accusing them of trying to undermine Musk's reputation. In response, the show and its critics push back, questioning why, if Musk is as strong as he claims, he hasn't spoken out yet. The back and forth intensifies, quickly escalating the controversy and drawing in prominent figures from both sides. With each new wave of support and criticism, the tension grows, and the public eagerly waits to see how Musk will ultimately respond to the growing storm. According to sources on X, Musk isn't ignoring the talk show but is planning a counterattack. Instead of simply tweeting mockery, he may appear on rival talk shows like the Joe Rogan Experience or Tucker Carlson Tonight to take control of the narrative and turn the situation in his favor. Musk could opt for a more subtle approach, using the talk show controversy as a marketing tool for Tesla or SpaceX. A tweet like, "Our rockets may explode, but at least we're not wasting your time like a talk show," could be his tactic, blending humor with a strategic dig to shift the conversation. Musk could easily launch a mocking media campaign, using social media to turn Whoopi Goldberg and the talk show into the latest joke. However, he chooses to remain silent, possibly to prolong the controversy and keep the public's attention on him. Meanwhile, the talk show faces a difficult decision. Should they continue mocking Musk or shift to another topic? Will Whoopi Goldberg condemn Musk's silence, or will she wait for his response? Some believe the show will keep pushing the story further, knowing it will attract more attention and keep the audience engaged. The tension continues to build, with both sides waiting for the other to make the next move. A battle with Musk could certainly boost the talk show's ratings, but if Musk retaliates, he could seriously damage their public image. If he's truly preparing to strike back, we've only seen the beginning of this drama. Will Musk return with a powerful blow or continue with his strategic silence? Will the talk show keep provoking Musk or decide to back off? One thing is for sure. This story is far from over. When Musk finally speaks up, everything will change, and the public will be waiting to see which side comes out on top. Ultimately, the feud between Musk and the talk show is just a part of the larger media game both sides are playing. Musk, with his calculated silence strategy, has skillfully kept the public's attention, while the talk show now faces the decision of whether to keep provoking or back off. Everything hinges on Musk's next move. Once he speaks, however he chooses to, the media storm will no longer be just an online debate. It will become a global event. Stay tuned for the latest developments, and don't forget to